Nutmeg is a digital wealth manager and offers an extremely low-cost method to invest in stocks and bonds and creating your own portfolio. We're really excited to be bringing you this video because we think that this platform is great for beginners and the uninitiated investor.
In this video, we're going to review Nutmeg, look at what we like and even demonstrate how to open an account.
I have personally opened up an account myself as I wanted to get a proper experience of Nutmeg, and I intend to drip feed more money into this on a monthly basis. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Money Unshackled, the investment channel that sets you and your finances free. This is Andy, I'm Ben, and if you like what we say, click the like button and hit subscribe.
Also, if you want to support the channel, check out some of the affiliate links that we've linked to in the description below. We've listed loads of helpful stuff for those that want financial freedom. Let's get into it.
Firstly, what is Nutmeg? Nutmeg is one of a few platforms that have sprung up in recent years that are often referred to as robo-investing. What makes these robo-investing platforms so great is that for people with a small amount of money, they can access some basic investment advice which would otherwise be unaffordable.
On signing up to the platform, you will be asked a small number of questions with risk profiling to help them decide on a suitable investment portfolio. Most platforms allow you to make all of your investment decisions, but in this case, Nutmeg will make those decisions for you, all for a low fee.
Normally, you would have to pay an absolute fortune for personalised investment advice, but Nutmeg utilise technology to help streamline the process, and they will mostly construct your portfolio around exchange-traded funds or ETFs.
And as you would expect, they offer a range of accounts, including a stocks and shares ISA, lifetime ISA, pension and general investment account.
Let's take a look at the sign-up process.
First, they're going to ask you what you are saving for. I'll go ahead and click Just Invest and stick to the default pot name. Then tell them how long you plan to invest for.
Time span is important as it indicates how much risk you can take. Here, we've gone for 30 years. Then, you'll need to put how much you want to invest. The minimum starting amount is £500 with an ongoing monthly investment on top of £100.
Then you need to select which investment style you want to use. The cheapest is a fixed allocation, which we believe is more than adequate, but I'd also like to see how good their experts are, so I'm going to choose the fully managed option.
The fixed allocation cost starts at just 0.45%, which is the same as what Hargreaves Lansdown charge, but without any financial advice. Not bad at all from Nutmeg.
The fully managed option costs start a little more at 0.75%, but here they will proactively manage your holdings, perhaps by adjusting asset allocation or adjusting where the investments are invested based on their judgment. They even have a socially responsible option, but here the actual funds cost a little more.
It's worth noting here that there is a tier of different costs, as you would expect from most investment platforms, but what we love here is the transparency from Nutmeg. They spell everything out in plain English and break it down for you.
They are then going to ask you a series of simple questions to determine how your portfolio should be invested, and at the end they will present you a risk profile. As I expected, my risk profile came out as 10, which is their highest risk score, meaning that my portfolio will be held in riskier investments with a possibility of greater returns.
That's pretty much it for the sign-up process. It really is ridiculously easy. So, what do we like about Nutmeg?
Number one, simplicity. In the UK, the majority of people don't invest, which is a shame because investing is one of the key ways to wealth creation. Nutmeg have made it so easy that even a beginner can start investing and start making their money goals a reality.
Number two, low cost. Nutmeg's platform and advice fees are cheap. Maybe not as cheap as some investing do-it-yourself market leaders, but Nutmeg are offering you some basic investment advice which others do not. The actual investments are then mostly in ETFs, which is a fantastically low cost way to invest and is one of our favourite ways of investing, as we've mentioned in many other videos.
They even absorb the cost of trading within their main fee, which means that you are not punished financially if they trade more frequently.
Number three, great returns. The historical returns are very impressive, as we would expect from the ETFs that are used. Here we can see the historical returns over a period of time. they have achieved a 7.6% annual compound return, which is pretty good. It's worth noting that this is just one of their risk levels and each one will be different.
Unsurprisingly, they did not have the best 2018, but this is expected as global markets went into freefall. If you're going to invest, you need to be prepared for volatility.
They mostly get good reviews on the Google Play Store, but you get the occasional person who is critical of investment performance, despite the fact that the whole world has performed less than great over the last year. This type of person should not be investing at all, period.
It is very naive to think that investments such as in Nutmeg will always have a positive return over a small time period when markets crash. Never forget that investing is a long-term game.
Number 4. Efficiencies. Nutmeg gains efficiencies which can then be passed on to the investor. For example, they only trade twice per week, which means that they can match buyers and sellers internally, keeping costs as low as possible. They also allow investors to hold fractional shares. This means that every £1 can work as efficiently as £10,000. This is great for the investor as it means that they can reach the necessary diversification with only a small amount of money.
We've been working on getting you a welcome bonus from Nutmeg for new investors, so check out the description below to see if you can kickstart your investments with a juicy bonus.
Question of the day. Based on what we've just discussed, are you now ready to kickstart your investments with Nutmeg? Let us know in the comments section.
Thanks for watching. On this channel we talk a lot about personal finance, investing and all things money. And if you want to see more great content, please click the subscribe button below.
This is Money Unshackled. See you next time.